வாழ்க வளமுடன். இன்றைய சிந்தனை விருந்து a very short one. இது வந்து எனக்கு it's a chapter from a book which I really enjoy reading, and the more I read, the more I can relate to Vedatriyam. This is a chapter. நான் கேட்ட அம்மாவை, இது எல்லாத்துக்கும் தெரிஞ்ச விஷயம்தான். பிரம்மஞானம்னா என்ன, ஆறுகுண சீரமைப்புனா என்ன, எல்லாத்துக்கும் இது தெரிஞ்சதுதான். இந்த கிளாஸ்ல இருக்கிறவங்க அனைத்து பேருக்கும் தெரிஞ்சவங்க தான். ஆனா இது ஒரு சின்ன முயற்சி. I've just tried to take a chapter from a book that I enjoy reading, and also some verses from some songs which I enjoy reading, and to show and to see how it also reflects on Vedatriyam and how it's all pointed to just one goal, that is to self-realization, Brahmanyanam. So, மன்னிக்கவும், எனக்கு இது நேத்து கொடுத்த it was something told, asked to be done today. நேத்து சொன்னாங்க அம்மா. So my Tamil is going to be really bad. So கொஞ்சம் பொறுத்துக்குங்க, இங்கிலீஷ்ல நிறைய பேசுவேன் நான். So this is the type that in the book வந்து Sai Satcharitra. Sai Satcharitra is the life story and teachings of Shirdi Baba. In this chapter, there's one chapter called Quick Brahmanyanam. Okay, Brahmanyanam. So initially, before understanding Vedatriyam, before understanding Brahmanyanam in Vedatriyam, in the chapter வந்து அவ்வளவா எனக்கு புரியாது. But as time got by, when I started practicing Vedatriyam strongly and I started listening to Vedatriyam talks and speeches, this chapter became easier for me to connect and relate it. Because I read this book very often, but every time I read, I get a different understanding. And that understanding is easy because I have the knowledge of Vedatriyam. So let me share with you what this chapter says and what this chapter has taught us. இந்த சாப்டர்ல வந்து ஒரு கதை சொல்றாங்க. அந்த கதையில வந்து ஒரு பணக்கார ஜென்டல்மேன், இஸ் a very rich gentleman, and he has everything in life, very prosperous. He has many houses, children, land, many servants, many dependents. So வாழ்க்கையில வந்து எதுவும் அவருக்கு குறைபாடே இல்லை, எல்லாமே ஃபுல்லா இருக்கு, everything he has. So one day he heard about Shirdi Baba, and somebody told him, if you go to him, you will be able to get spiritual blessings. So this rich man will think, oh, I have everything in life, right? எனக்கு எதுவுமே குறைவு இல்லை. So now it's time, I want to seek Brahmanyanam. If this saint can give me Brahmanyanam, then my life is completely full. I've got everything I want. So this friend, he will go, அவர் வந்து பாபாவை பார்க்க போவார் அவர் ஃப்ரெண்டோட. ஸோ போனோடனே பாபா காலில் விழுந்துட்டு அவர் சொல்லுவாரு, நான் கேள்விப்பட்டேன் எல்லாரும் உங்ககிட்ட வருவாங்க, நீங்க யூ ஷோ பிரம்மா டு எவ்ரிபடி, நீங்க எல்லாத்துக்கும் பிரம்மனை காமிக்கிறீங்க, நானும் அதுக்கு தான் இங்க வந்திருக்கேன், நீங்க எனக்கு அது காமிங்க, பிரம்மானா யாரு, பிரம்மானா என்னன்னு நீங்க இப்பே காமிங்க, நான் ரொம்ப தூரத்துல இருந்து வந்திருக்கேன், ரொம்ப டயர்டா இருக்கு, அதனால நீங்க இதை சொன்னீங்கன்னா நான் ரொம்ப சந்தோஷப்படுவேன். So நீங்க சொன்னோன்னே all my troubles will be vanished. So பாபா சொன்னாரு, oh, that's very nice. நீங்க don't be anxious. Everybody comes to me asking me for wealth, asking me for health, asking me for cure of disease, asking me of position, honor, but you have come to ask me for Brahmanyanam. Of course I'll give it to you. I'm very happy to give it to you. But also I will take some time to show you the pleasure of Brahma and its accompaniments and the complexities of it as well. So as time went by, Baba started to show him Brahma. So there was once ஒரு என்கேஜ்மெண்ட்ல வந்து உட்காந்து பேசிக்கிட்டு இருக்கும் போது பாபா பேசிக்கிட்டே இருக்காரு. At that time அவரு ஒரு பையனை கூப்பிட்டு சொல்றாரு, இந்த வீட்டுக்கு போய் can you go to this house and ask that man for 5 rupees. I need 5 rupees. Can you go to this man's house and bring it? So this boy will go and he will come back and he will say, sorry, the person is not at home, I can't. Okay, can you go to this person's house? this second person's house. The boy will go and come back. Adhe Mary Baba will send him to 3-4 houses. And every time the boy will come and say, no, either nobody's in the house or nobody has the money. So this has been going on and on. So எல்லாரும் நினைச்சிருப்பாங்க எதுக்கு பாபாக்கு வந்து 5 ரூபாய் தேவை, எதுக்கு அது தேவைன்னு. So but the point is, a man who has come to him, a man of so much of wealth, so rich, he's sitting there with so much of money in his pocket. When Baba was looking for merely 5 rupees, he did not have the heart, or he did not think about taking out from his pocket and giving it to him. So how is such a man who wants Brahmanyanam, is it possible? Right? So this is something, so Baba will tell him, you did not understand all the procedure that I went through, sitting in this place, asking around for money, but you did not have it. Right? So in order for you to get Brahmanyanam, in order for you to see Brahma, you have to give up 5 things. You have to surrender 5 things. Your 5 pranas, your 5 senses, your mind, your intellect, and your ego. If you give up all these 5, Brahmanyanam or self-realization will come to you, will be easier for you to achieve. So the book says the qualifications for Brahmanyanam. There are certain qualifications that we need for us to attain Brahmanyanam. He has given 10, right? Now, when I say this 10, I also want you to think about how you can connect it to what we have studied in Vedatrayam, right? Number 1, mumuksha. The desire, the intense desire to get free, right? You get free from bondage and you get free from works. Number 2, virakti, or feeling of non-attachment. Non-attachment with the things of worldly things, and non-attachment to honors, emoluments, and all that. Number 3, antarmukha, introversion. How we have been given all the senses and how we are using the senses to look outwards rather than inwards. So it's time for us to use our senses to go inwards. Number 4, eliminating all bases of ideas and emotions, right? From being a wicked person to somebody who's always doing wrongs. So we have to stop all these things. Number 5, right conduct. Unless we lead a life of truth, it's impossible for us to get God realization. Number 6, shreyas and prayas. The difference between the good and the pleasant. What do we choose? Do we choose something that is good for us, or do we choose something that is pleasant for us? Right? The good is more of spiritual affairs. The pleasant is more of like mundane matters, normal matters. Yeah. Number 7, control of the mind and the senses. How we use our mind and our senses to look within. Number 8, purification of mind. Unless we discharge satisfactorily and disinterestedly the duties of this life, our mind will never be purified. And if the mind is not purified, we cannot get self-realization. Number 9, the necessity of Guru. The knowledge of the self is so subtle. We can read, we can watch, but in order to understand it truly, a Guru's guidance is necessary. And number 10, the grace of the God, which is the most essential thing. when the God is really pleased of us, then he gives us the viveka and the vairagya. So if you see, there's a very popular song that I think everybody knows. It is said, வேண்டியதை தந்திட வெங்கடேஷன் என்றும் என்று இருக்க வேண்டியது வேறில்லை மறைமூர்த்தி கண்ணா. A lot of people have known this song, and there is so much that the God is willing to give, is ready to give, but all these characteristics are not removed from our body system, from our thought system. God realization, self-realization will be a challenge, will not come to us easily. Similarly, if you in our Vedatriyam, we have if we compare this to our Vedatriyam studies, we have a chapter on Aru Guna Siramaipu, six temperament maneuvering, right? Perasai, Sinam, Kadumpatru, Murayatra Pal Kavarchi, Uyarvu Talmai Manapanmai, and Vanjam. So from the 10 characteristics that we learned from the chapter that I mentioned, and the 6 compared to the 6 Aruguna Siramaipu, it's all the same, right? So because all living things and non-living things have shape and have images. Even animals have got a shape, have got images, have got அவங்களுக்கும் அந்த குணங்கள் இருக்கு. அதே மாதிரி மனிதர்களுக்கும் அந்த குணங்கள் இருக்கு. நம்ம பிறந்து வரும்போதே அன்பும் கருணையும், that's love and compassion, நம்ம உள்ளுக்கு நிறையவே இருக்கு. ஆனா அதோட சேர்ந்து இந்த 6 குணங்களும் வருது. இந்த 6 குணங்கள் நம்ம அந்த 6 குணங்களை மெருகேற்றப்பட போறோமா இல்ல குறைக்க போறோமா? That is the journey of our life in realizing God, in understanding God. So Vedatriyam has taught us on how இந்த 6 குணங்களை எப்படி போக்குறதுன்னு வேதாத்ரியம் நம்மளுக்கு நல்லாவே சொல்லி கொடுத்திருக்கு, right? So we'll just have to see how we can change, how we can alter the 6 குணங்கள் into positive குணங்கள். For example, பேராசையை எப்படி நம்ம மாத்துறது? எப்போதும் நம்மளுக்கு நிறை மனமாவே இருக்கணும். We have to be happy with what we have. சினத்தை எப்படி மாத்துறது? பொறுமை, right? கடும்பற்றை எப்படி மாத்துறது? ஈகையா மாற்றணும். முறையற்ற பால் கவர்ச்சி எப்படி மாற்றுறது? இட்ஸ் டு கற்பு நெறி. And உயர்வு தாழ்வு மனப்பான்மை, how do we change it? We have to see everything, எல்லாத்தையும் சம உணர்வா பார்க்கணும். Everybody is same, everything is same, all of us come from one source. And of course, சினத்தை தவிர்த்தால் கண்டிப்பா வஞ்சத்தையும் தவிர்க்க முடியும். So it's important that all இந்த 6 தீய குணங்களை 6 நற்குணங்களாய் மாத்துறது முக்கியம். இந்த 6 நற்குணங்கள் நம்ம மனதிலோ உடலிலோ சேர்த்து வைத்து கொண்டால் நம்ம எண்ணம், நம்ம செயல் எல்லாமே அன்பும் கருணையும் நிறைந்திருக்கும். So we will be able to live with full of love and compassion, and also we will be able to realize the God who's living within us, to let the God come out from us. So that is exactly what Brahmanyanam is. So basically everything is teaching us the same. Whichever we have listened to Skanda Guru Kavasam, the first thing that we ask is, give me the knowledge. We have, and the Skanda Guru Kavasatha kettingna, you will know that தன்னை தான் அறிந்து நான் தாள் mayamagidave. Give me the knowledge to know that and become immersed in that. And we are asking, please grant me the dharma. Aram porul inbam vedume tandarulbai. We are asking for the same thing. Please grant me the dharma. Agathulle kumara ni anbu mayamai arivai varuvai. So fill me in with complete love and compassion. So these are all the tools, the books, the songs, the thoughts, all these are tools, the approaches are all the tools, but our end goal is to reach the love and compassion. So I will not go through so much of this Skanda Guru because I'm not confident today, but maybe another day. So I hope the little that I've understood from what I've read from Satcharitra and the comparison we made, and see how, not comparison, complementary of how Vedatriyam has come to us. So this the importance of this Aruguna Siramaipu is absolutely important for us to realize Brahmanyanam. Thank you very much all for your patience. Thank you. Nandri Amma.